Hey guys, Barry at CTech-review. We're gonna do our first towing review with the 2026 Ram 1500 RHO today. Timing is not ideal. I would have liked to have gotten more miles on the truck. Unfortunately, it is what it is because we got a snowstorm coming tomorrow and I really don't want to be doing this tomorrow. So we're gonna make the most of it today. Let me show you what we're working with today. We're going to go into the owner's handbook here real quick, and I want to show you fuel and I want to show you about break-in. Holy cow, guys, did I just find something in the manual for the 2026 Ram 1500? Check this out, guys. See, Ram Charger, 3.6 liter engine. This is in the manual, and this has got a lot of information that they've already released in this manual. Now I kind of want to look and see what this is about. We're going to go to engine break-in, page 82. Okay, here's your fluid capacities here. So you got 23 gallons for the Bighorn quad cab models, 26 short bed crew cab, long bed 33 gallon. Here's your oil capacity, 3 liter. Here's your oil capacity, 7.5 quarts and 5 for the 3.6. Talks about engine break-in mode. Drive moderately during the first 300 miles. After the initial 60 miles, speeds are up to 55 mile per hour desirable. While cruising, brief full throttle acceleration within limits of local traffic laws to be a good break-in. Yeah, you can kind of see some of the stuff. The engine oil is a factory high oil. Okay, let's see. A new engine may consume oil during the first few thousand. We'll definitely keep an eye on the consumption of oil. Here's just some different capacities. Kind of see. Now this is talking about the Ram Charger. I think this is pretty wild. Kind of see, it looks like it's got less oil. Makes sense. Probably doesn't need as much. Let's see what else this thing's got. Okay, it talks about engine oil. Did anything change on that for the RHO? Nope. It is 0W40, 0W20 for the 6 and 0W20 for the 5.7 liter as well. Fuel selection, standard engine, you can run 87, 3 liter high output. Says 91 octane or higher, 3.6 87 octane, 5.7 89 recommended. We're going to talk about the mods, future video, what I've done so far, but take a look at the sag. I want you guys to kind of look at this. You can see she's a little bit lower in the rear. We got our enclosed trailer we're doing today. We're sitting about 600 pounds on the hitch. I'll show you what we got inside here. Got a mess. Got a bunch of junk basically. Got the mower. Got some other stuff we're gonna load up. We're gonna get all this stuff out and we will get our winter stuff in the trailer. Got the running boards on, got the mud flaps on, got the tonneau on, and we're gonna give it a rip. By the way, how awesome do these headlights look on this thing? Love it. We're gonna do some mods with the LEDs and the fog lights here too. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. We got our coolant temp 208. Oil temps, we got the trailer connected. You kind of see all the different temperatures here, what we're at. And I'm gonna show we just filled up with gas at 93 octane. We will reset our fuel economy and let's get on this trip. By the way, we got it in 4 auto. We've got tow mode engaged. Kind of see how many miles we got on this thing. Unfortunately, wish I would have had about 1,000 miles on before towing, but it is what it is. All right, we'll see what our oil temp and oil pressure gets up to. Got about 40. So I don't expect this to be any different than the 2025 RHO, but I'm curious to see if we notice any difference in calibration or temperatures. I personally found the trans temp, no matter what temperature I tow or what temperature outside I tow at, the trans temp seems to be at 187 degrees. Big trailer, little trailer, that's what it's at. Not towing, 181. And that was with the 25. So I'm curious if the 26 will be the same. Here we go right now, going down the highway. We are in 6th gear at 68 miles an hour. You can kind of see what our horsepower, what our numbers are at. We're not even making any boost right now. We're just slightly going downhill. Now we're gonna step into a flat and let's see where the numbers are. So we're in 6th gear right now, about 2,800 RPMs. I'm gonna try to see if I can force 7th gear. Okay, 7th gear engaged. Holding 70, about 270 pound-feet of torque, 280. 4 PSI. See our coolant temps, 199. Yeah, so you can kind of see ambient outside, 43 degrees. So far, everything's looking okay, and we're on a slight climb right now. Let's see, I'm gonna push it into the throttle right now, see what kind of torque we can make and boost in 7th gear. Only making 9 pounds of boost, and we are accelerating, so you can see about 400 pound-feet of torque. Overall, smooth sailing. Heads-up display on this truck is working really, really good. We'll report back here in a few minutes as we get more miles on this.
Okay, so hands-free driving, just like the 25, does not work. Watch, and I'll show you. Watch the screen, hands off, so you can see the hands-free doesn't work. So it's going to tell me in a second, put your hands on the steering wheel. There you go, place hands on the steering wheel. We are in 7th gear, guys, right now on a climb. I want to show you something here. 400
pound-feet of torque, 10 PSI, no big deal. This is why, right here, I freaking love this Hurricane engine. To try to get a gas engine to make 400 pound-feet of torque at 2,300 RPM, towing a trailer, good luck. Not many can do it out there. A diesel can do it all day long, but a natural aspirated V8 at these speeds, towing, that's just amazing. And now you can see we're at the top of the hill, and it's dropping down. See our oil temp? Yeah, so far, smooth sailing. It's not any different than my 25. Fuel economy is looking pretty good, too. I'm also a big fan of these tow pages as well. You could set this up for every single trailer. Pretty slick. And you can see our fuel economy right now dropping down as we're climbing. Just no big deal. And you can see that red light in the LED from right here. That's the hands-free driving sensor. You can't see it in real life, but the cameras pick it up. So we're at the halfway point. So far, our fuel economy has been great. Let's unload the trailer and get this thing on the return trip. All right, swapped out everything in the trailer. Got the sleds all loaded up. Got all 4 of them in here. Still got a mess, got to clean some stuff up. But I'm gonna say fully loaded up will probably be about 5,000 pounds or so. So not a ton, but at least we're getting a first tow in for you guys. There you go, guys. Pretty consistent 9 to 10 mile per gallon towing going down the road. You want to see what the interior looks like going down the road? Nice ambient lighting. I love all the buttons and everything. Everything just feels nice. Hands-free driving, all the controls, backup camera, ergo's up top. Everything works great. So there we go, just stopped. Let's see what we had average for fuel economy. 9.8 miles per gallon over 110 miles. The other thing I noticed on the temperatures, 201 coolant, 181 trans, intercooler temps, it's cooled down a little bit. I love the new boost gauge on the 26. That's so cool. I like that. Torque's nice. Okay, so final thoughts on the 2026 Ram 1500 RHO. First tow, first impressions. Feels almost identical to my 25. No surprise, right? What I was really looking for today is temperatures. How does the trans calibration, engine calibration? I didn't really notice anything different, but I really appreciated that boost gauge up in the middle. I think that's really cool. And it was great to recalibrate of towing this trailer without the airbags in the back, so we can kind of feel what it feels like, squat, stability, all that, because we'll be doing airbags here really soon. So that's good. And the other thing was fuel economy. Okay, if you guys don't watch my channel, take a gander at it, and we do lots of towing videos. We'll probably do 5,000 to 10,000 miles worth of towing with this truck like we did on the last RHO. 93 octane in this fill up, 9.8 miles per gallon. That's phenomenal. In cool weather like this, that is awesome. If I was pulling with my 2023 F350 Power Stroke diesel high output, I'd get about 12. 10 with a 550 horsepower off-road truck, phenomenal. I am not gonna complain about that at all. 7th gear going down the highway, very much mimic 25 we had in the past. I'll include links down below if you guys are interested in seeing how we towed with this truck in the winter. And this was a baseline. Now that this is not broken in, we're gonna have another few thousand miles of towing just around the corner with this setup. And it'll be interesting to see how this truck does. And I just want to show you guys the squat again. She is squatting, definitely. This trailer's sitting pretty level. I'm happy with that. I can't wait to see what this thing will be back with some airbags. And very happy. These headlights are awesome. They look awesome. They work awesome. If you guys are looking to see what this thing looks like at nighttime, engine's whisper quiet. Want to see if we can turn on these lights out here. Got the cool Ram logo on the side of the ground. So hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. We got a lot more stuff to come with CTech review on the 26 RHO. Thanks for watching.